Imagine you're in space, but no one hears anything. Not because space is creepy, but because sound can't even travel there. Okay, well, it can travel, but we just can't hear it. And today I'll tell you why. Imagine this on Earth. A bird is about to fly into a ball. When the impact happens, it creates a vibration effect, and it also creates sound waves. Sound waves are created when a certain action or event takes place, or when two things go into contact with each other. Speaking of which, when sound waves bump into atoms, that creates another vibration, and when those vibrations reach our ears, that's basically how we hear it. Not so hard, right? But as a lot of you know, there's almost nothing in space, and that means almost no atoms, and atoms are what you need to hear stuff. Now, like we were asking earlier, what happens if an astronaut shouts in space? Well, in this case, we're just going to use a bell as a replacement. When the astronaut shakes it, he is not going to hear anything. But the thing is, inside the astronaut's helmet, there is a lot of air. And air means atoms and particles. And that means that the sound waves can vibrate. And then the chain reaction happens when one particle vibrates onto another, and then so on until it reaches your ears again. In reality, there's a lot of things in space. And that means a lot of sound. So in space, if there was atoms and particles everywhere, you're going to need some earplugs if you want to go there next time. But in movies, there's a lot of things that are very loud and that probably can't even happen, but that's another topic entirely. Normally, if a rocket exploded in space, the astronauts will probably be able to see it and also hear it. But in real life, it does not work like that since the vibrations can't have a chain reaction. If any of you watchers are Hollywood devs, please don't sue me. I'm not even in secondary school yet. But here's the twist. When there is a medium, like inside a spaceship, you can hear things, and that's because the sound waves can actually bounce off atoms and particles. Then it vibrates, and then the chain reaction and vibration, and it goes into your ear. We already heard that earlier, but you get what I mean. But if you try to shout to your friend who's inside a spacecraft while you're pounding on the window from the outside, good luck. If this video was helpful to you, please consider giving a like.